The Prince's Awakening. In the kingdom of Kapilavastu, a young prince named Siddhartha lived a life of luxury and comfort. But despite his royal surroundings, Siddhartha felt a deep sense of discontentment. Unlike other princes who dreamt of swords and battles, Siddhartha dreamt of a world free from suffering. One day he saw people cry, argue, and hurt each other, and it filled his heart with sadness. Determined to seek truth and meaning, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery. The journey of discovery. One quiet night, he made a life-altering decision. He left his wife, child, and the palace behind, venturing into the unknown in search of answers. He wore simple robes and shaved his head, starting his journey as a seeker of truth. Renouncing his royal title, Siddhartha ventured into the world, encountering suffering and hardship along the way. He sought guidance from spiritual teachers and immersed himself in tough meditation and introspection. He learned about the nature of the mind and the cycle of birth and death. Finally, after years of searching, he sat beneath a Bodhi tree, determined not to rise until he found the answer to suffering. After years of dedicated practice, Siddhartha found himself sitting beneath the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, where he experienced profound enlightenment. The enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. Finally, one day, as the sun rose, Siddhartha experienced an awakening. He saw through the illusions of the world and understood the root cause of suffering, our desires and attachments. He understood that by letting go of these attachments, we could achieve true inner peace and happiness. From that day on, he became known as the Buddha, the Awakened One. He spent the rest of his life sharing his wisdom with the world. Renamed Gautama Buddha, he gained deep insights into the nature of problems and the path to satisfaction. His teachings centered around the Four Noble Truths: the truth of suffering, the truth of the cause of suffering, the truth of the end of suffering, and the truth of the path to the end of suffering. These truths formed the foundation of Buddhist philosophy. Understanding emotional reactions. Buddha's teachings provide valuable insights for children to understand and manage their emotional reactions. By recognizing the impermanent nature of emotions and the causes of suffering, children can develop resilience and emotional intelligence. Through mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, children can learn to observe their thoughts and feelings without judgment, fostering greater self-awareness and inner peace. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness, a central aspect of Buddha's teachings, encourages children to cultivate present moment awareness. By paying attention to their thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting caught up in them, children can develop greater focus, concentration, and emotional regulation skills. Mindfulness practices can be integrated into daily routines, such as mindful eating, walking, and listening, empowering children to navigate life's challenges with clarity and calmness. Cultivating compassion. Compassion lies at the heart of Buddha's teachings, emphasizing kindness, empathy, and altruism towards oneself and others. Children can cultivate compassion through acts of kindness, generosity, and service to others. By putting themselves in others' shoes and practicing empathy, children can develop a deeper understanding of interconnectedness and foster harmonious relationships with their peers, family, and community. Letting go of attachment. Buddha taught the importance of letting go of attachment and craving, which are the root causes of suffering. Children can learn not to be too much attracted by material possessions, expectations, and desires, recognizing that true happiness and contentment come from within. By letting go of attachment to outcomes and embracing acceptance of the present moment, children can cultivate a sense of inner peace and freedom from suffering. The Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path offers a practical framework for ethical living and spiritual growth. Children can apply the principles of right understanding, intention, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration in their daily lives. By practicing honesty, integrity, and ethical conduct, children can cultivate wisdom, virtue, and mental discipline, leading to greater happiness and well-being. As children reflect on Gautama Buddha's teachings, they realize that the path to inner peace and fulfillment lies within themselves. By embracing mindfulness, compassion, and ethical living, they can navigate life's challenges with wisdom and resilience, leading to greater happiness and well-being for themselves and others. With each step along the path of enlightenment, children discover the profound truth that true happiness arises from a mind free from attachment and a heart led with love and compassion. Now, children, let's listen to a story which Buddha told his followers, which gave them a lesson on what to do when you find unknown costly items or things somewhere. The afternoon sun cast long shadows across the grove where Buddha sat with his disciples. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, creating a peaceful murmur. One by one, the disciples settled before him, their faces etched with curiosity. "Today, my friends," Buddha began, his voice calm and clear, "I shall tell you a tale of a young farmer named Kumar." The disciples leaned in, eager to hear. Kumar was a diligent young man who toiled tirelessly in his fields. He rose before dawn and worked until dusk, tending to his crops. One day, while digging a new irrigation channel, Kumar struck a large, smooth stone. Curiosity piqued. He brushed away the dirt and realized it was a magnificent emerald, sparkling like a verdant flame in the sunlight. Overjoyed, Kumar rushed to the village market, hoping to sell the gem and finally secure a life of comfort and ease. He envisioned himself buying fertile land, hiring workers, and never having to toil under the harsh sun again. As he entered the marketplace, however, he saw a commotion. A young woman stood amidst a crowd, sobbing uncontrollably. Her prized possession, a golden necklace passed down through generations, had been stolen, leaving her distraught. Kumar, touched by her despair, paused. He looked at the emerald in his hand, then back at the weeping woman. A thought struck him. He could sell the gem, buy a new necklace for the woman, and still have enough left to improve his own life. Without hesitation, Kumar walked towards the woman, his emerald held tightly in his palm. He explained how he found the stone and offered to buy her a new necklace. The woman's eyes widened in disbelief, then overflowed with gratitude. Kumar, despite having given up his dream of immediate comfort, felt a warmth spread through him, a sense of satisfaction far greater than any material possession could bring. He returned home empty-handed, but with a heart full of contentment. Buddha paused, letting his words sink in. "My disciples," he continued, Kumar faced a choice, a test of his character. He could have chosen his comfort, but instead, he chose compassion and selflessness. Remember, true happiness often lies not in acquiring things, but in the acts of kindness and generosity that enrich both the giver and the receiver. The disciples sat silently, reflecting on Buddha's words. They understood that the path to a meaningful life was paved with compassion, not solely with personal desires. The story of Kumar, simple yet profound, resonated within them, a reminder to prioritize the well-being of others and cultivate a spirit of generosity, for true happiness resided not in material possessions, but in the acts of kindness that lit up the world around them.